Game number 168 of the 19th season of the Simulation Football League sends us south of the border for one more South Division showdown. And the stakes are clear. For the newly minted South Division champion Aztecs, they get a first-round playoff bye with a win tonight, while their opponents, the Lone Star Glory, must win tonight to play in the playoffs next weekend. Who can do damage through the air for Ace Fennec and Lone Star. He will throw on first down, has a man open down the right seam, breaking a tackle is Ziggy Ronick. Down the right sideline he goes, one man to beat, and that man will make the tackle. It's middle linebacker Dexter Jackson. Ziggy Ronick inside the 10-yard line on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, that's an electric play to start out the first drive. The tight end, Ziggy Ronick, goes absolute yard on the first play. He's already well eclipsed the total that he had in the last game that Mexico City and Lone Star played against each other.
Former tight end, but now the number 4 wideouts, and they will leave McBride, one of the best power backs in the league, on the sideline. Instead, here comes Matt Fennec, joining Ace and Deuce on this team for the first time, and he is good from 17 yards. He's one of 10 kickers that entered action today in the SFL to have not missed a field goal
in their own end zone to start this drive.
Can't get any closer to their own end zone. Fennec, the ball is literally at the goal line. Here's the give. McBride is hit in the end zone, and it's a safety. They get her. 2 points for Mexico City. Bernard Patterson with the hits.
Yeah, Bernard Patterson, second on this team in TFLs, comes up with a big one here after a great punt by Amy.
Again from the holster sets. Lone Star brings 7 in the box. Wilson will throw over the middle, a step behind. Jason Bartley has another catch, and that is how the first half ends. They have flipped so many times in their career. I understand. I'll run it again. Bruising run for Phoenix Jones. Okay, that'll do it. Inside the 20-yard line he goes, and he's brought down at the 16. A bruising run. Mickey McGuire on the stop. People already didn't like our cricket reference. We're going to have to come up with a different sport entirely. Cole Varner is one of the best kickers in league history, but he's one of the least used kickers in the league this year. He's good from 20. That is just his 14th make this season. Used to be the number 2 outside linebacker and now elevated to number 1. Third down and 11. Fennec's pass is caught. Greg Soto high points it, beats the defender and scores. Touchdown. Greg Soto, Lone Star back in front.
Yeah, Greg Soto, in case you haven't noticed, is a glorious wide receiver. Absolutely mossed the man in coverage. That was Jermaine Menefield, the third-year corner that just got absolutely outclassed by Soto, who takes it to the house.
Up over now 1,000 rushing yards on the season. Wilson looking this way, and a diving catch is made inbounds. Nicely hauled in by Jacob McCall.
Right on the other side of the ball. 2 very, very difficult backs to bring down this season.
No doubt about it. Gain of 9 there. They will throw it out of the backfield. Here goes Bentley. A sidestep for Ray Bentley. His first touch in a little while, but just showing the difference in those 2 backs, I guess, Aaron. I mean, he had more catches, more yards, and more touchdowns in the playoffs last year than he has in 11 games this season. It's crazy. Now Wilson will throw it again. That is Jones with that catch. There's number 7 and a first down for Phoenix Jones. Now my turn for a correction, Aaron. That was actually Alonzo Guerrero. First and goal here for the Aztecs from the 3. They'll run it. Up the middle they go. Touchdown. Phoenix Jones rushing touchdown number 21 for number 21. He extends his league lead and the Aztecs are back on top. Close to 1,000 receiving yards now for the second straight season. His first catch. They'll hurry it up. Fennec, deep bomb. That's caught. Ziggy Ronick has another big catch. Timeout. Lone Star Ronick inside the 20. That's crazy, especially as a number 2 outside linebacker, not often on the field. He's not on the field now on third down and 14. Fennec deep drop, looking end zone, and the catch is made at the 1-yard line. I formation, Pravado, and McBride behind Fennec from the 1-yard line. Here goes Ike McBride. Touchdown, Lone Star. Rushing touchdown number 8 for Ike McBride with Pravado paving the way, and the Glory are back in front.
Yeah, unfortunately, It's going to take more than a Ronnie Watson to bring down Ike McBride.
Look at that. I mean, Lone Star actually has more yards and a much better yards per play, but just has possessed the ball a lot less. On third down, they'll run it outside. Bentley with running room, right sideline. Breaks through the first tackle, breaks through the second, and scores! Ray Bentley dipping into the time machine. His 10th rushing touchdown this season. Mexico City back in front.
Yeah, Ray Bentley showing signs of his old fullback days with those broken tackles, just keeping the legs churning in order to break not one, but two breaks through Rain Rie for the first, Jay Mart for the second.
Skylar Kingsley has just 1.5. So more offside calls in this game than sacks this season. 3rd and 5, Fennec on the money. Perfect throw. Turning around to make the catch is Robo to the midfield line for 10:58 and 5 touchdowns. He's already set a career high with 8 touchdowns this season. They'll go to him again. Robo makes the catch at a gain of 24. He's now safely over 1,000 receiving yards for the second straight season. And Lone Star on the fringes of the red zone.
Yeah, Greg Soto over on the sideline clearly sees something he likes in the defensive scheme for Mexico City. That's the second straight time.
Newly made wide receiver for Robo. Turned into a great one last year and brought that over here in the offseason to Lone Star. Over the middle it goes. There's a nice catch for Hank Earl Troll. Fennec will throw again. Back in the end zone, wide open. Greg Soto bursts past the defense and scores his second touchdown of the game. And Estadio Matt Wilson at least one more time after today. Fennec, deep pass, what a beauty. B. Robo underneath it and tackled inside the 25.
It's still crazy shenaniganry to occur with the seating.
3rd down, here goes McBride, right tackle like McBride, accelerates, breaks through the tackle, and scores! Gerard Brody was powerless to stop Ike McBride. She's in once again. Mexico City stops the clock at 1:58. Fennec will throw here, holds the ball off, the pass for McBride is dropped and picked! Unbelievable, Jermaine Menefield! McBride is on his tail! Jermaine Menefield with his second touchdown of the season! That gives Mexico City a chance in their home finale.
Yeah, that one roughly 97 yards to the house for Jermaine Menefield. Again, in his 3rd season here. That is his 2nd on the season, his 5th interception total. Yeah, they need their hands team to come up big, though, does Mexico City, to recover this onside kick.
It's way deep from Varner. Bobbled, though, by a member of Lone Star, and Mexico City fell on it.
They got it. Are
the
you
Aztecs,
kidding me?
He's done it again. Dorian Locke has been a special teams dynamo for the Aztecs. And hit him right in the hands. Robert Begin, who botched that onside kick recovery, giving it to Locke and giving Matt Wilson a chance. He will throw it right into coverage. It's caught. Jacob McCall around the defense. Wilson will empty it out. Remember, Jones and Bentley have both been dominant today. Just the 3rd catch today for McCall. It will go right back that way. Wilson's got another completion in his final regular season home game. 1 in the backfield. Wilson pump fakes, hit as he throws. It's called a fumble. It's picked up by Bo Martin Jr., and that will do it. Wilson was hit regardless of if it's a fumble or not. Jukin Rukin laid the wood on Matt Wilson, and Lone Star will survive and get to the postseason in season 19.